Alright, hello and welcome. Today I'm just doing this picture right here of a girl. Not something I found on Pinterest. No, this was just a kind of I wanted to do like really cool hair. I wanted hair to take up most of the frame. I actually saw a picture where someone drew like the head at the bottom of a portrait paper. So the head was right at the bottom and like her hair was kind of like flowing, kind of like a mermaid up in the air. But I couldn't get the angle right of the girl looking up towards the sky. So I was like, screw that. So I decided to have her looking sideways, which I'm pretty comfortable with drawing. I mean, it takes a few tries and I mean, I erase quite a bit. So I didn't put it in the drawing bit in this video because I was like, it's just going to be too long. So I was like, my favorite part anyways is doing the inking with my trusty Sakura, is it a Pigma? What do they call it? Yeah, a Pigma brush pen. So it's the Sakura one and it is super fun. It is a little bit tricky to use on this watercolor paper, which you can see is bamboo, and it's not an A5 size, it's slightly smaller than that. So it's really weird, and I said this in my last video, but like when you're finished doing your lines and then you go back and you want to erase your pencil, it does take some of the ink off of the page, and that's probably because it's watercolor paper, because that doesn't happen to the same extent as it does when you do it on like, you know, just sketchbook paper instead of watercolor. So on any color paper, any other kind of paper, it seems to work a lot better. But like I said, this is my favorite part of drawing. Of drawing. This is my favorite bit. Now I've started making these videos because I want to record my progress and how I've been doing, getting better. I do like having pictures, and I am taking pictures all the time on Instagram, but I'd like to have video of it, because I always find it nicely, you know, when you're like 5 years time, you can go and look at your video and just have a, you know, quick gander and be like, oh, that's what I used to do, you know, stuff like that. Anyways, now we're going on to the coloring in bit, and I'm starting with the skin because like the hair is going to be my favorite part. Okay, so as you can see in the corner there, what I'm using to do this watercolor is the Sakura Koi coloring brush pen. Still my favorite. Like all my videos so far have been done with these, and I really enjoy them. I'm actually kind of sad thinking about if they will run out. I'm kind of sad thinking about it. So anyways, so you can see on this card I was testing if I wanted to use kind of like watercolor pencils, and I was testing different colors. I was like, what kind of color hair do I want it to do? But then I really just wanted to do blue hair. Like I was just dead set on that. I was like, maybe I should do kind of like a turquoisey color, and then I just went, no, I just went straight for the blue, which is what I'm doing right now. So what I have done is off to the side, I've put it was a tin lid of something. So, and then I took the brush or the pen, the marker, and I just kind of scribbled on it. You can see my hand go off to the side and kind of scribble on the tin, so that I could pick it up with the brush and then take it on. So it gives a much of a lighter wash for the kind of highlights, you know. So I can get a base color down, and then I can go into like adding depth and dimension and stuff. So this blue it's literally called blue, but it is quite a dark blue. Yeah, so I've started off with just a basic kind of light wash of this, just blue. This is just blue. I haven't mixed it with anything, but I was like, should I do the entire hair with this blue and then just add like shadows, like kind of like I did with the burgundy hair, or should I do a different color? So that's why I'm kind of doing it patchy. I'm not going crazy with just doing one overall wash with the blue, because I'm still thinking in my head, what color should I do for the the other strands. I was like, I was gonna go, should I do like go crazy and do like pink? I was like, no, I just want blue crazy hair. And here I'm trying to do strands, like kind of like you would do with a Copic marker, to try get that, I don't know, you can see the individual strands kind of get that depth, instead of just kind of like plain flat hair, just, but I wanted to get like, depth. That's what I wanted to do. So this is kind of a technique I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn to do it properly, and I'm just using a brush. It's just a watercolor brush, if I can find it here. Yeah, it's just a standard brush. I'm not sure if this is, sorry about the dog barking, I don't know if this is relevant, but it's a number 8 brush. It's kind of large actually. I would say it's maybe a medium size. I have a smaller brush, but I really like the the pointiness that it got. I don't know what you would call that. The pointiness that it got when it was wet. It was just what I really wanted. So yeah, I just kept with it. Even with the small little details, I was using this one. Yeah. So now I'm trying to do kind of a darker color. You can see I'm trying to get in some shadows. And I'm trying to keep that light blue in the highlights, kind of on the downs of on the down and the up, if you know what I mean. Like, so the what's it? A trough and a peak. Is it the trough and a peak of the hair? But I'm really enjoying kind of messing around with different kind of faces. Actually, I've been pretty much doing the exact same face for a while. Shut up. I'm trying my best here. Okay, so now I'm going in with a different color blue. Well, I've been doing that for a while, but this blue is also Sakura Koi coloring brush pen. It's sky blue. Now, this is a really vivid blue, so I did mix it a little bit with the blue. It's very confusing. I'm going to call it the dark blue and the light blue. So I mixed a bit of the dark blue and the light blue to get kind of different shades of the same, well, not of the same, but different shades of blue. Because it only comes with these two, which kind of work together. And it also comes with a really light blue, which I used in my clouds video. Indeed. So I was trying to get, just different kinds of blue. Yeah. There, I struggle so much with like placing the card in like the right spot for to get the camera angle right, but this one has come out really well, so you can properly see sort of the the watercolor paper that I have, and I'm really enjoying the size of this watercolor paper. Like, it's my new favorite size. I prefer smaller paper, what do you call that? Anyways, whatever. Continuing on. So I finished the hair. Have I? No, I haven't finished the hair. I'm going to go back and do more of the strands. I just got impatient and went to do the eyes because I have this thing where the eyes have to be kind of lifelike, otherwise they just stare at me and it's just a little bit scary. So yeah, I know it's weird, whatever. Where is this? Oh, here it is. This bamboo pad is from Prime Art here in South Africa, and I bought it from the art boutique here in the town that I'm from. It comes with 10 sheets and it's 265 GSM. The dimensions are 133 by 190 millimeters. For people who don't know, I think that's 13.3 centimeters and 19 centimeters. Yes. It says sustainable bamboo with 10% cotton. And I must say, I do enjoy this paper. I mean, I've only done 2 pieces on it, but it's still fun. It does say it's for watercolor, ink, graphite, charcoal, pastel, and acrylic, because it's really thick paper. Like, it's super thick. I really enjoy it. It's too bad it's only 10 sheets. I would have preferred more, but what to do? We live on and we continue. Alright, so I've kind of lost track here. With the lips, this is a Inktense Derwent pencil, or a Derwent Inktense pencil. So I just took the pencil and just colored in her lips, but the color wasn't vivid enough, so I just took a wet brush and went onto the pencil and onto her lips. So yeah. Anyways, continuing on, this is it. I just used a Copic marker in the corner of her eyes to get some shadows. But yeah, that seems about it. Alright. Thank you so much. You can catch this. I've taken a proper picture of it on Instagram. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye!